Hello and welcome to Renegade's Personal Ratings. Today I'm doing one of my favorite games, Warhammer 40K Dawn of War 2 Chaos Rising. Now this entire series of games, these Warhammer 40Ks, are my favorite. I have almost all the games, except for, the ones before Warhammer 40K Dawn of War, which are so old that my computer can't run them. Now this is a very fun game. A little different. It's pretty much if you're thinking about it, if you've ever played the game Warcraft, it's that game 40,000 years in the future, but Warcraft has nothing on this game. This game freaking owns Warcraft any day of the week. Well, in my thoughts. One I'm playing right here is, well, it's like survival mode. You get to pick your class, and you get to pick weapons after you level up, get more weapons. And you have to survive every single wave. Now, there is a couple problems, if you've noticed on my game cam. That is lagging. You can see everything's kind of moving a little slower. I don't know if you can, but it is in the game, because this game is so huge and has so many things going and such good graphics on here that it's, it lags for people. Sometimes even I lag, and I hardly ever lag on anything. And trust me, people lag so bad on here. It's rare to find a game where someone isn't lagging. Anyways, back to the game. As you can tell, I am an orc. And orcs are, you think, oh, they're melee type, right? They're these big guys with big axes, which you can actually get a polearm with this guy to play with. But in this game, they're mostly machine guns. Like, he's got a huge mounted machine gun. Your point is to survive as long as possible by any means possible. If you want to go for points and get on the leaderboard, you can. The more kills you do and the longer your people survive and no one dies, the more times it does. Also, you kind of have a time limit, and after the time limit's done, you don't get any more points, but hey, if you're just going for the, to level up, that's cool. There are actually a lot of levels. There's like 30 levels. And this game is not one of those games where after you get so far, you're going to win. You're going to get all the way up to wave 20. Personally, I've gotten up to wave 19. After that, I've never gotten any farther. It gets so hard, so fast. I mean, the first level is so easy. One person could do them. One person can go all the way up to level 8. But, sadly, once you get past like level 10, level 12, you start getting harder and harder and harder. One class that I favor the most, well, I don't favor it, I like it a lot, is the Warlock, which is Chaos. Now this Warlock, it's really retarded. Like, it has no real fighting skills. You get hit by someone, you die. But it's got a special ability called Doppelganger, which pretty much, like, anything that's attacking you, like these guys right here, you can take over them. Like, you can make a copy of them and they'll fight for you. So, I mean, you can get some pretty good units with that. And if you upgrade your guy far enough, you can actually make it so you can take over heroes if they come out. Now, in this game, it's very, very impressive with how they've made it. There is cover. If you, like my guy's hiding behind rocks, he takes less damage. Bullets hardly hit him. He can't get suppressed. If he's out in the open, he'll get hit more. Problem with this is he can get cornered. Luckily, orcs have a special thing called teleport, which is really, really nice. Usually within the game, there's a big campaign, and they actually give you a choice. You can either become corrupt, or you're going to stay on the straight and narrow. I wanted to try corrupt because I'm always going good, so I started getting corrupt. That's pretty fun. You're pretty much a group of space marines. You got like 4 squads, and each squad has like 4 men in it. And you go down to the base, down to the planet, and you pretty much fight across huge planets. And it's quite hard. You can tell right here, it's lagging really bad, and we just lost someone because they lagged out. There's lots and lots of lagging out. Like, this game has got so many requirements that it's really, really hard for you not to lag. other things on this game is there is a kind of where you have a base. I know if you've ever played the earlier Warhammer 40K, you always have bases, you make armies, and you go totally wipe each other out. This one, however, in the campaign, in this part, is not. You have single units or squads, and that's it. There is a part where you can actually make a base, but, well, you only have one building, and you can make units, which is okay in fact, but, you know, not as fun as, hey, I got one guy. So, it is, you can't really get overpowered in this game. There's no way. It keeps you on your toes every second of the game. There is hardly any winning. Like I said, I've personally never made it to level 20. Made it to level 19, but only because I glitched out and I was stuck on a rock. But, you know, and people die. Like my teammate just died, and you actually have to go resurrect them. The AI, the guys are kind of stupid. They will stand in one spot and not come after you, and you just sit there with a machine gun and just kill them, and you win. But that's only sometimes. Sometimes their AI screws up. I personally love, I can't tell you how much I love this game. It was showed to me by a friend. He was playing it one day, and I had to go over, and that's when I was getting my computer made, and he showed it to me as he was making my computer. And it was actually a really exciting game. I advise anyone who likes strategy, who's into, you know, the elves, the orcs, the humans, to go play this game. To go play this game, or go try the ones where you have huge armies, because it's almost nothing you've ever seen. They've made it so every single kill can be different. Some are actually pretty gory. I advise if you don't like a lot of animated blood, you don't like a lot of animated gore, don't play this game, because that's what it is. I'm not kidding. You'll stab a guy. I know if you're a Marine and you have an axe in this, and you go kill someone, you will actually go into a berserk mode and just start chopping him into pieces. Same with the orc. Yeah, there's lots of gore, there's lots of blood, a lot of interacting. Not so much that you can move stuff, but you can hide behind stuff, you can go in buildings, take over little hubs. You actually have to do a lot of maneuvering, you know, especially on the campaign. You have to move your squads into certain places. You can flank people. Yeah. What else? There is armor in here, but, you know, armor doesn't really matter. Especially if you're like me as an orc, I just jump to different places. I have no armor. There are actually, this is a very gruesome game. You can get chain swords, man. I mean, how awesome is that, to wield a freaking sword that's a chainsaw? I mean, you can just imagine what happens if you get too close to someone. There's special moves like I can bring down a huge hailstorm of meteorites and, you know, destroy the earth. There isn't any music in here, it's just the audio. And the audio within the game is, you know, your orc talking when you click on him, bad guys using their battle cries, laser cannons firing. It's very in-depth with the audio. Now, yes, I might be very biased about this game because I like it so much, but I like it because of the fact that it caught my eye and they've done a lot with it. I remember when I was playing games, it was always EA made games, Blizzard made games, and now these people, THQ, who have been kind of in the dark the past while, have actually came out and made a name for themselves. I like their games. They put thought into it. They actually try really hard to keep up there in the leaderboards. There are a few things, I guess, that they could change. They could maybe fix the lagging problem. They could make more multiplayer, different multiplayer things. Maybe one where you actually go through a town or do... I mean, you could do the mission on multiplayer, which is okay, but I've never really tried that. No one's ever on that. I know they're making other things, and they have huge other projects. They haven't really put any patches into this, maybe one or two. But yeah, every single unit has a special ability, something they can do. You know, banshees can jump through the air and land on you. They've balanced it out pretty good. Huge laser cannons that could easily take you out. I have to sit there and actually set up. What else? Yeah, the lag problem is the only real issue I have. There is a glitch where you can actually get up to a certain area and you can't die until like level 16 and up, because then the other guys get, you know, they actually are smart enough to shoot you. Otherwise, they just stand there at the rocks. What else? Yeah, that's what I have to say for Warhammer 40K Dawn of War 2. Chaos Rising, isn't that a mouthful there? I do say, you know what, this is a good game. If you want to find a good game, one that really gets out there, but if you're a person that doesn't like blood and gore, you hate lag, like seriously, you can't even stand a little bit, or, you know, where it seems like it's kind of in slow motion, don't get this game. Don't even get this game if you don't want to. I'm just saying, if you want a good time, you want to see something extraordinary, something that's different, something that deals with the fantasy side of you, then this is a game for you. If you like strategy, if you like well, not really first person, it's more of a third personer from the top, then this is a game for you. You will love this game. If you don't, well, that's what happens. Yeah, so I give audio on this game. I gotta be honest, I don't care about audio. I mean, there's no music, so that kind of loses points. I'm giving the audio 7, because yeah, they're actually, the screaming and the battle cries are very believable. Give the graphics. Graphics are good. I give them an 8 for that. The game itself, one thing I'm going to tell you why I'm going to give it a good score and why it's not going to be perfect, is one, lots and lots of different killing scenes. When you kill someone, it's always different. You know, the graphics are good, like I said. Audio, I don't care. Problem is, they need to fix the lag. Lag is atrocious. Maybe they can make more classes in this part, more, you know, different things. Maybe make it where you can build a base. So, in truth, I'm going to give this a 9. It is a little bit, you know, a little bit more than other games, but, you know, I think it's a good game. So, thank you. This has been actually a little harder to think of something to say for this game, because I don't want to sound like I completely, utterly adore this game, even though it does sound like it right now. Sorry for that. I just really like this game. I might be really biased on this one. I try not to be, but hey, everybody's got their favorites. So thanks for listening in and trying to stay with me. This has been Renegade's Personal Ratings, and thank you.